Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.
What if your customers are trying to find your business online, but instead of finding you, they find your competitors? Now, more than ever, it's time to make sure you have the right SEO to make your business stand out online. Welcome to Go Mind Your Business with Terry Bork, presented by Extreme Marketing Concepts, putting your business in front of the hungry herd of buyers who are looking for you right now. Extreme Marketing Concepts, helping you drive more traffic, dominate the market, and crush your competition. And now, here's Terry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Go Mind Your Business. My name is Terry Bork with Extreme Marketing Concepts, and today it's my great pleasure to introduce you to our special guest, Mark Ellis of Euro Flooring and Design Center. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you, Terry. How are you doing this afternoon?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. Thanks so much for joining us
My
today.
pleasure. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So, again, Mark is with Euro Flooring and Design Center. And Euro Flooring and Design Center caters has a great caring staff that will work with you from start to finish in transforming your home into the house that you've always dreamed of. They have over 40 years of experience designing residential homes throughout the Tampa Bay and St. Petersburg area. Euro Flooring and Design Center is a locally owned family business, and they pride themselves in making sure you're satisfied with their products and their services. They have all major brands of carpet, such as Mohawk, Shaw, Lexmark, Aladdin, Bertco, Philadelphia, Woolshire. Oh my goodness, it goes on and on and on and on, as well as some shutters and blinds. They also have hardwood flooring and all sorts of things that I know we're going to touch on today. So thanks so much again for joining us today, Mark.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about flooring. What kind of flooring really does your company handle?
Well, basically, Euro Flooring Design handles all types of flooring for both the residential as well as commercial market. Mm-hmm. On the residential side, we handle all types of broadloom, which is carpeting, wall-to-wall carpeting, of course. And then we handle a wide range of hardwood flooring, both engineered and nailed down, laminate flooring in a variety of different patterns and styles and qualities. We handle the porcelain that looks like a wood flooring. And then also there's a new LVT, luxury vinyl tile that looks like wood flooring. And then we also do a lot of porcelain, a lot of ceramic tile, a lot of stone, basically.
Okay,
so
great.
Big selection of flooring.
Yeah, so somebody doesn't go in there and just, pick from nothing. You've got all sorts of stuff to cover your home and make it gorgeous.
We've got everything. If you can't find it with us, they probably don't make it.
Okay, great. Now, does your company install all the products that you sell?
We do. We do all types of basically design service as far as making sure that you're getting the right product for what your needs are, as far as traffic, budget, things of that nature. And then, of course, we have quality installers that install all the different products.
I got that. Okay, terrific. Now, do you offer buyers the opportunity to install it themselves if they choose to?
Yeah, basically we can do as much or a little of the project that you like. Basically, if you want us just to design something for you, you could actually buy the materials from us, whether it's flooring or bathroom wall tile or stone, and then basically just pick it up at the store and install it yourself. Although most of our business is probably 95% is installation related and 5% cash and carry, very simply because with the type of products that we handle, a lot of those are very intricate as far as installation wise, and you have to have it professionally installed to really give you the look and the service that you're going to want. But yeah, if someone wanted to come in and just buy materials, we do sell it directly to the public.
Oh, that's terrific. Now, if I choose to have you install it for me, which would be my personal preference, how long does it take to get someone to come into the house to put it down for me once I made my decision?
Generally, I can come out within about 5 business days as far as on a scheduled appointment to take a look at what your needs are and make sure you get the right product. And then generally, we can start the installation within about 5 to 7 business days, depending on the availability of the materials and what our workload is after the order is basically placed. waste.
Oh, perfect. Okay. And then you would be the one that would come also to give me an estimate, measure my rooms and all of that
Yeah, that's
stuff.
correct. I come out and do the measuring, estimating, share ideas. I've got an iPad with a lot of other completed projects. That I can share ideas with you, because a lot of our clients only design a bathroom or invest in flooring maybe once every 7 to 10 years, and there's a lot of neat ideas out there that a lot of people just don't take the time to share with you. So I want to make sure that my clients see everything that's available to them.
I got that. Okay. A question or a concern that I've always had with putting down a hardwood floor is the climate here in Florida. It's kind of, hot and moist. So how does a hardwood floor work down here in Florida?
Well, most of the hardwood floors that we're installing in Florida and the southern states are what they call an engineered floor, where basically you have a veneer on the top, usually anywhere from 1 to 3 millimeters thick. And then it's actually, when they say engineered, it's got several layers, which allows that floor to contract and expand within itself, which is very good for humidity. Hardwood floors, basically they need to be acclimated, which means that they need to sit in the room that they're going to be installed in for about 48 hours, so they adjust to your temperatures in the room. We do a lot of hardwood flooring. The good thing is now most of your hardwood floors can also be floated rather than directly bonded to the slab. So that's kind of a nice feature, because with a floating hardwood floor, you get the beauty of wood as far as the movement and the pattern, but you put a thin underlayment underneath it, so it's a lot more comfortable on your legs, which as we're all getting older and maturing, it's a little easier on your legs. So we're doing a lot of floating installations. Also, with a floating installation, it allows for air to move underneath the product, therefore eliminating any moisture issues that you might have coming through the slab. So that's a nice option that we're doing more and more floating wood installations versus glue down installations on a concrete slab.
Oh, beautiful. That's terrific. If you're just joining us, we're speaking with Mark Ellis of Euro Flooring and Design Center. Their office is located in St. Pete, and they have a beautiful website at www.euroflooringanddesign.com. And if you have any other questions, you can give them a call at 727-545-9900. So let's talk a little bit and just touch on the difference maybe between a ceramic tile and some porcelain tile. Can you kind of elaborate?
Yeah, basically ceramic tiles are generally made of a red clay back material. Therefore, they cannot be fired at as high a temperature in a kiln. And what that means to the average consumer, not to get too technical, is that basically that's not going to be as durable as a porcelain tile, where porcelains are a white back clay, basically, so they can be fired at a higher temperature in a kiln. And really, in layman's terms, what that means is that your porcelains, they're going to eat up a lot more blades on installation, but they're a lot tougher material, so they're going to be not as apt to nick or ding or scratch or absorb moisture or staining like a ceramic tile. So basically, your porcelains are really the wave of the future. All those ceramic tiles for bathroom walls are fine. Light traffic areas are fine. But for heavy traffic areas residentially and, of course, commercial applications, we do recommend a porcelain tile. And they come in all different sizes. Right now, the largest format that you're seeing in the U.S. is probably about a 24-inch by 24-inch, which we're using a lot on shower walls, believe it or not. A lot of people like that size format because basically it has less grout joints, so it tends to make the less maintenance, plus it makes the shower or the shower floor look more expansive, basically. It makes it look larger. So there's a lot of different sizes, and porcelain is kind of the wave of the future.
Got that. Okay. Thank you for helping clear that up. Now, if you're coming in to install something, are you going to be the one that's going to move the furniture before that happens, or do we have to take care of that ourselves prior?
That's a great question, and that's always a lot of concern that a lot of our clients have, because a lot of people, if they're like myself, they save everything. And my house is packed with furniture, all kinds of items. And what we ask our clients to do is whatever areas that we're installing, whether it's a carpeting, a ceramic tile, a wood flooring, a laminate floor, whatever type of floor covering, if you can just box up the small items, like the knickknacks and things, whatever it takes 2 men to move, like a dresser, a couch, TVs, beds, things of that nature, we take care of all of that for you.
I got
and
that.
Generally when I come out, because a lot of times, depending on the product, it might be anywhere from a 1-day installation to a week installation, depending on the amount of furniture and the product that you're using. Obviously, carpeting goes a lot quicker than, say, a ceramic tile, a porcelain, a stone floor, or a wood or laminate floor, because that's much more time consuming to install. So that's kind of the timeline on installations. But we handle all the furniture moving, both in and out. Obviously, we don't like to disconnect computers or stereo equipment for obvious reasons. We don't want the liability of that. So that's one thing we don't like to touch. Also, if you might have a lot of our higher end clients might have a piano or an organ, and those are things that we don't really like to touch either, or pool tables because they have to be re-leveled. But we generally have contact information that you can outsource those type of things as far as moving to make your installation go as smooth as possible.
Right. Well, I'm sure that having the space cleared will make the installation go much quicker too.
It does. It does.
Right. Okay. Terrific. And then, as far as like warranty periods, are there industry standards on the product and the labor?
Yeah, basically, we try to run our business as per industry standards, and the industry standard in the flooring industry is 1 year on labor. And generally, if you're going to have an issue with any type of an installation, whether it's carpet or any of the products that we handle, you're going to notice that within the first year of traffic, or maybe high humidity, depending on the change of season. Your manufacturers, they have warranties from anywhere from 1 year to lifetime warranties. It just depends on the product and the manufacturer. But we like to handle the bigger manufacturers' products very simply because they tend to have better warranties. And you want to make sure when you're installing, say, a wood floor, that you're using the prescribed adhesive that manufacturer recommends, because if you don't use the right adhesives, it's going to void their warranties. So we use all the prescribed adhesives, and we do everything by the manufacturer's guidelines. So if one of our valued clients does have a warranty issue, we have recourse with our manufacturers. And we do such a high volume that generally we have no problem pushing through a claim. Knock on wood, we don't get a lot of them, but if we do have a claim, since we do follow the manufacturer's guidelines in getting that job replaced for our clients.
I got it. Now, Mark, I know you've been involved in the flooring industry since 1974.
Yeah, that's right. Right out of high school.
Oh, I was going to give you a break and say as soon as you were born.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the compliment.
So, have you seen a lot of changes in the industry?
I have seen a lot of changes. Actually, I got into the flooring industry right out of high school when I graduated from King High in Temple Terrace in 1974. And, people in the industry that I met said, Mark, once you get in the flooring industry, you never get out. And I guess they're right.
They're right.
37 years later, I'm still in it, and I love it. I enjoy what I do. It's a lot of fun. Very simply because a lot of clients aren't aware of all the different product choices that they have. And it's very reassuring for me to know that when a client invests money for a flooring or a bathroom or a kitchen with me, they're going to look at all the different options. And I have seen a lot of changes. When I first opened my first company, Discount Carpet and Draperies, actually, when I was selling a lot of draperies back in the early 70s or mid-70s on Nebraska Avenue and Waters, we were doing strictly sculptured shag.
Oh, I remember those shag. The carpets don't look the same anymore.
That's right, with those wild colors, sculptured shag, and basically we were just vinyl, sheet vinyl. And then as time progressed in the late 80s, early 90s, ceramic tile came on the scene from Europe, and then after ceramic, Pergo was introduced from Sweden in 1994. I still had my company, Discount Carpet by Abbey, at that time on Nebraska and Waters, and we were the largest Pergo dealer in Hillsborough County and when Pergo first came out. And that was the laminate floors, and then a lot of other people jumped on the bandwagon with laminates, and then we moved into porcelain. So probably around 2000, 2001, porcelains came on the scene real strong. And now the latest product category is LVT, which is luxury vinyl tile. And actually, it's like a wood look-alike, and they also make it in patterns that look like ceramic and stone. And if you go into any of the new Outback steakhouses, you think you're walking on a wood floor, but it's actually luxury vinyl tile.
Oh, I'm going to go and check now.
Yeah. Well, it's both for commercial and residential, and it's a hot product category. It's very durable, easy to install. And we love installing it because on both the residential and commercial side, because we never have any complaints from our clients. Everybody loves it.
Awesome. Okay, well, that's a lot of change and a lot of good stuff coming, though.
Good stuff.
Great. You are listening to Go Mind Your Business here on All Your Business Radio, part of the TalkWad Network. And my special guest today is Mark Ellis of Euro Flooring and Design Center. We're going to take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to Go Mind Your Business. Again, my name is Terry Bork with Extreme Marketing Concepts. You know, businesses today usually have one of two problems. Either they have a really great reputation and nobody knows about it, or they've got a terrible reputation and everybody knows about it. If you're in either one of those situations, we'll be happy to give you some advice and suggestions. Give us a call at 813-863-1452. Again, our guest today, Mark Ellis of Euro Flooring and Design Centers. Their office is located at 4424 U.S. Highway 19 North in St. Pete, 33714. If you have questions on any flooring needs or any windows and blind needs, you can give them a call at 727-545-9900. They also have a comprehensive website that you can go and browse and learn more about them. And you can do that by going to www.euroflooringanddesign.com. So, Mark, before we took our little break, we were talking about how the industry has changed over the past several years. So how about licensing? Do you have to hold licensing to be able to do the kind of work that you do?
Well, it's good news, bad news.
Okay.
Unfortunately, in the flooring industry, it's very easy to enter and exit that industry.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was a consumer looking to install, purchase new flooring, get the proper flooring, I would definitely make sure I'm dealing with a reputable company.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to do that, I would check with a few different people. The Better Business Bureau is always a good starting point. Euro Flooring and Design does have an A rating with the Better Business Bureau.
Yay.
Absolutely. And we work hard to maintain that. Customer satisfaction is paramount. Most of our business is repeat referral business. And also Angie's List. We also have an A rating with Angie's List, which is very good. We are licensed with the PCCLB, which is the Pinellas County Licensing Board, which in Pinellas County, they're a little more stringent on licensing, and we are in good standings with them. And I do hold two different licenses, a marble and tile setter's license, as well as a woodworking license, which authorizes me to install wood flooring as far as wood flooring and cabinetry. So those are a few of your basic licenses, obviously other than just a normal retail license with the state.
Sure.
But you want to make sure that when you're dealing with someone, especially when they're in your home, you're giving them a deposit. A lot of our work, can be big ticket numbers. You want to make sure it's somebody that you're comfortable with and that someone that does have a good reputation.
Absolutely.
And of course, testimonials are very important. You can go to our website. We have a slew of great testimonials from satisfied clients, and that's very important to make sure you're dealing with somebody that cares about your best interests, which we do.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's terrific. Like I said, it's important to know that you have a great reputation.
That's
so
right.
Awesome. That's terrific. How about the folks that are coming out? Do you use subcontractors to put the flooring down or the cabinets in, or do you have employees?
Well, basically, Euro Flooring and Design, we're our location, we're housed with a granite fabricator as well as a cabinet company, which really works out great. So it's really kind of a one-stop experience. What I have is I have a team. I do the design work. Then I have a team that comes out. Actually, my drywaller, texture, painter, I've known for 35 years. I played softball with him for 20. So he's kind of my front guy on my bathroom and kitchen remodels, and also he wraps things up on a punch list basis on the backside.
Sure.
My plumber's fully licensed. I use on a regular basis. And, of course, my cabinet company that I deal with on the cabinetry and granite, they're all in-house. And then, of course, I have 5 crews that set the tile, laminate, stone, and carpeting. We pay them as subcontractors, but we use them on a very regular basis. And basically, it's just that one of the biggest expenses on a remodeling project is labor. It's not so much the materials, but the labor. So we have the same people that we've been using on a day in, day out basis for years, and that's very important because anybody can buy a product, but if it's not installed properly, boy, that can be very detrimental, and ouch, that can hurt.
Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. Terrific. How about you? I know that you're very accessible for folks that you know, but how about, are you accessible before, during, and after a project is completed to your customers?
Absolutely. And that's an excellent question because, unfortunately, when you're remodeling a bathroom or a kitchen, it can be a 2 to 6 week project depending on the scope of work, the products that you're using. And, what I tell all my clients, whether it's a first-time client or a past client or a friend or a repeat client or a referral or just someone I might meet at a home show or someone that's referred to me, is that they can contact me 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on my cell phone, very simply because I want them, if they have any questions about that job, to be able to contact me so they know that we're right on top of things and that job's progressing properly. Or if they have any questions, because there's a lot of details when you're doing bathrooms and kitchens, or if they have a thought about something different, they can reach me almost 24/7, as I mentioned before, during and after the project. It's all about communication, and before we start a project, I try to be very detailed in my emails. And I try to email things because my handwriting is atrocious. My mom says I should have been a doctor. I mean, you can't read it. Sometimes I can't read it. But
That's
of course,
okay.
with emails, it's very legible. And then that way I try to give a very detailed scope of the work that we're going to be doing. So that way my client knows what we're doing. And if by chance I miss a small thing, they say, oh, Mark, remember we want to use a brushed nickel faucet or whatever the case might be. So in the kind of work that we're doing on the bathroom and kitchen remodeling, it's all about the details and all about the communication, or lack thereof.
Right. Okay. I get that. Now, I know you have a beautiful website and there's some great pictures of some work there. Is that the work that you've done
Yes,
personally? Okay.
yeah.
So those are samples of your work. Is
Right.
that where
Those
folks
are,
can see?
Exactly. Those are some samples of the work. Generally, what I do is when I come out on the initial meeting at your home or business, depending on the scope of work, is I'll also bring my iPad with me, and that way I can show you different bathrooms, different kitchens. If you're doing exterior pavers, which we do exterior pavers for driveways, pool areas, walkways, or carpeting. Of course, carpeting's not that exciting on an
No,
iPad,
you
but all the
never
other
know.
stuff is. But that way I can show you different jobs that we've done. And the beauty is not only do we have the testimonials on our website, but if you actually physically wanted to visit one of those jobs to see a job completed, to see the quality of the work, most all my clients would be more than glad to say, hey, Mark, bring your client on over. I'd love to take a look at it. Because my philosophy in business is that once I have a client that's doing business with me, I want that client forever and all their friends.
Oh, absolutely. And being in the business since 1974, you're probably servicing their children now. Right?
Terry, don't make it worse than it is.
No, it's wonderful because you could not,
right.
if you didn't have the reputation that you have, you wouldn't be servicing anybody.
That's
so,
right. That's exactly correct.
So I think, being here in Tampa Bay area since 74, a couple years now.
That's right, couple years.
Being,
That's right.
being able to help them and
Yep.
that they do refer you out to their friends and
It's a
their,
lot of
their
fun. It's a lot
kids
of
when they
fun.
start their own life. That's excellent. Those children are used to walking on the floors that you've provided. They know how thick that carpet is, and
It's kind of funny that you mentioned that because I had designed a bathroom and 2 custom fireplaces for some folks in Carrollwood, and I can't recall their name. It was about a year ago, and she goes, if I'm not mistaken, I think I know you. And I go, well, I don't know. She goes, yeah. She goes, I used to buy all my rental carpets when you had discount carpet on Nebraska and Waters 25 years ago. So I guess you're kind of right. I have been
Right.
around for a while, and of course that's how this industry has changed. Back then I was installing sculptured shag and vinyl floors.
Right.
Now I'm doing custom bathrooms in stone and custom fireplaces in marble, and so it's a lot of fun. Of course, we do the matching sills as far as if we're going to do a travertino fireplace, we'll do a travertino sill, windowsill to match. So it's kind of nice, ties everything together.
yeah. Oh no, that sounds really, really great. Cool. Now, you're located in St. Pete, and then
That's
I
correct.
know that you spend a lot of time in Tampa as well. So what geography are you covering?
Basically, our showroom is located at 4424 U.S. Highway 19 North, which is 34th Street. It's right by the Big Hump. It's in the Olja Kitchen and Bath building. You'll see a bunch of slabs out front. We're kind of catty corner to Kane's Furniture, but the
got
Kane's Furniture in St. Pete, not Clearwater. There's also a Kane's Furniture in Clearwater.
Sure.
And basically, we're located there very simply because a lot of the work that we do is in Snell Isle, Northeast St. Pete, Tierra Verde. I do a lot of work in Tierra Verde, St. Pete Beach, the beach area, Seminole. And of course, growing up in Tampa, I still do about 25% of my business in Hillsborough County. So we do probably 75% of our business is in Pinellas County, 25% is in Hillsborough County. I just finished a gorgeous bathroom for a client down in Longboat Key, and then we're looking at doing a project in Plant City. So, we cover a pretty wide geographic area. I've got an appointment, a referral on Friday morning in Trinity for some granite countertops. So that's kind of the area that we cover.
So you're willing to stretch a little bit, just not stay in your little confined, comfortable place, but you have the ability to expand out just a little bit.
And we try to find out the scope of work that our client's looking for to make sure that it's the right match.
Sure.
Obviously, if someone wants to do a very small job in Lakeland, it's not going to make sense for either of us. But generally speaking, we cover all of Pinellas County as well as Hillsborough County, and sometimes we'll stretch outside of that area a little bit.
Okay, perfect. Now, I know in your showroom that you have different samples that folks can touch and feel and walk on, and you actually have, 3 different bathrooms that people can go in?
We do, yeah. Actually, yeah. Well, and they're operable bathrooms also, so you have to
that
knock.
helps.
So you have to knock first.
Got it.
But because a lot of times. A lot of times when I come out to the home, I can bring samples, and probably 75% of the time, between the samples and my iPad and me explaining the bathroom, clients can make a selection at that point in time. But I have a very low-key selling proposition, so I like my clients to feel very comfortable with what their selection is. So if they do want to come in the showroom, we actually have the men's bathroom. I did floor to ceiling in a beautiful stone with glass and stone Listellos and deco inserts, and we did some sconce mirrors, and it's really tricked out. Actually, I had one of John Olja's soccer buddies saw that bathroom. We're going to be installing that next month. He said, "I want my bathroom just like that."
Oh, we're going to see it on Cribs.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's over on St. Pete Beach.
Sure.
So it's nice when you can see things all put together. A lot of people can't visualize just looking at a sample or two. So, he and his wife saw that, and they said, "Man, we love this bathroom. We want our bathroom just like that." So we're doing it pretty much like that. It's got to be adapted a little bit because he's got a little smaller area than what we have. And then the ladies' bathroom we did in a polished limestone from Egypt, which is beautiful. And there we did a double sinks, and what we do is we show there's round sinks and there's square sinks. So the one bathroom we did a round undermount sink. The other one we did 2 square undermount sinks, which most people don't even know there's different type of sinks. And I like the square sinks because it gives you more of a European type of a look. So that bathroom we did in a little different type of a coloration, a little different look. That one has a shower in it. Not operational shower, so it's just a mock shower, so people can see a nice shampoo niche with an arched top. And actually, we're doing a bathroom like that for one of my other good clients over in the Maximo area in St. Pete. We just finished her pool bath. We're working on her hall bath right now, and then we're going to start her master bath the end of next month. And that one she wants in more of a she's of German descent, so that bathroom she wants more of a European type of a look. So I designed that as a European look. So it's good to be able to look at a sample, but if you really want to get a better idea, to come down the showroom, call me first so I can make a point to be there for you, and then I can actually show you bathrooms that are completely done, which gives you a lot more wow factor than looking at a little sample.
Oh, absolutely. Good deal. You are listening to Go Mind Your Business here on the All Your Business radio show down here at the Talkwad Studios. My guest again is Mark Ellis of Euro Flooring and Design Center. Again, his phone number is 727-545-9900. We are going to take a quick break and hear from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. Hey, and welcome back. My name is Terry Bork, and this is Go Mind Your Business. My very special guest again is Mark Ellis with Euro Flooring and